I don't know if you saw this, Tate. In the last week, Jordan Goldwire, future Oklahoma Sooner legend Jordan Goldwire, said that he was asked point blank, who do you think should take over for Coach K? And his answer was Jon Scheyer. And how does that shake up the Coach K power rankings? What is that? Is that a blip or is that a bomb on your radar? Where are we now?
That is a coach that is in the machine getting foot soldiers on the ground, you know?
Okay.
And Jordan Goldwire, I almost called him Jonathan Goldwire. Jordan Goldwire spent 4 years at Duke. They were a fast 4 years, but he wants to be reminded as, you know, this tenacious guy, this tenacious guard at Duke that, you know, represented what they view as Duke basketball. And I think he does at a very, very high level, honestly. Basically, he says this because Scheyer, he's very close to Jon Scheyer, and he wants Jon Scheyer he wants to put it out in the ether. Let's see what the reaction is. Let's see what people are thinking. Jon Scheyer, for the people at home, he thinks he is the next guy.
You think so?
I know so. Jon Scheyer, in his mind, is going to take over after Coach K retires.
But I don't disagree with that. But how many other people exist in this world that also believe the exact same thing?
I think that Coach K has convinced him that is why he is being so loyal. That's why he's sitting next to him. He is the Brad Stevens of Duke. He saw Brad Stevens up close and personal, but he won that game. Brad Stevens didn't. And then everyone says, Brad Stevens, he didn't play in that game, John. He goes, shut up. I don't care about that.
Brad Stevens guarded me in 2010. I gave him buckets.
and I do think that is going to be what actually happens at Duke. I think it's going to be Jon Scheyer versus Brad Stevens. I think that is going to be the battle to see who's going to be the head coach at Duke. I think those two guys, and I think Jon Scheyer is building the foot soldiers of the players that came through this past era. So he has Zion that says, I think Scheyer should be the coach. He could be the coach. He was really close to me, and he helped convince me to go to Duke. And then R.J. Barrett says that because he plays on the Knicks. Yeah. And then the Goldwires of the world that are probably going to be calling games somewhere in 5 years, they're going to be saying, I think Jon Scheyer should be the coach. So regardless of what the timeline is, Jon Scheyer thinks he's going to be the guy.
Yeah.
And the person that's going to get in the way of that, as we know, is going to be Brad Stevens. So there's going to be a 2010 national championship showdown to see who's going to be the next head coach at Duke. And I think Coach K picks Brad Stevens.
Can I just say, yeah, you're probably right. Yeah,
I think Jon Scheyer, I think his head explodes. I think he walks into the room and he thinks that Brad Stevens is going to get told that he's not the head coach. Yeah. And he's kind of smirking off in the corner, being like, K's my guy. He's got my back. And then he goes, Brad, you're my guy.
With John in the room.
Yes.
I think John comes into the room. They're on speakerphone.
Yes.
They call Brad.
And then Brad Stevens looks at Nolan Smith and says, I want you to be my top assistant.
No, I was going to say K makes that announcement as John is like melting in his chair. And then he turns and he's like, on one condition, Brad, that you name John your top assistant.
Yeah.
And then John's like, okay, I guess I'll take it.
Could you imagine? There's no way. I think that that's going to be the craziest. If Coach K, you ask me, if it is his last year, which I think it probably will be, might not be this year, might be next year, but within this 2-year window, I'm saying probably 2-year window. His grandson is at Duke. I didn't know this, and he graduates next year. So 2-year window when he leaves. Jon Scheyer right now jockeying for position.
I love it. I love it.
Headlines.
Can I just say, whoever asked Jordan Goldwire this question,
great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I want to call on all of our media brethren to make this a thing now.
Who's next?
If anytime you're talking to anybody that has any affiliation with Duke, please ask them who's next. I need factions. I need like some people. I need I need a Grant Hill faction. Yeah. I just want people to start throwing out Grant Hill's name, and then suddenly like Grant Hill has like 7 or 8 guys that he played with, or you know, and they're saying his name.
I need like a Keith Smart, Jeff Goodman, Cherokee Parks faction. That's just like completely erroneous that nobody would ever take seriously, and he throws that out there. Like Cherokee Parks should be the guy. I want that too. I want all that. I want it to be this whole conversation.
But I need to know where everyone stands. I want everyone on record. I need Baddier's opinion. Badia, who's going to take the job?
I'm on record. Jon Scheyer will be the next head coach.
All right.
I'm on the record.
Like that.
And if Brad Stevens is the next head coach, then I've also said that before. So if you find that record and you play that one.
Respectfully, I want the Duke people. I need the Duke people.
Yeah.
Tate. I need
the Iron Dukes is what they call themselves.
Yes. I need Kentucky's La Familia. This is the brotherhood. The brotherhood. I need the brotherhood. I need Kyrie. I need all these guys.
Yeah.
Say who you want to be the new coach, and we draw the lines in the sand, and then we can turn it into content on the show.
I'm in. Let's do it. Hey there. Thanks for watching Titus and Tate. For the full friend of the program experience, subscribe right below and come join us for all things college basketball. The action is heating up. Come join Titus and Tate.